One of my biggest guilty pleasures are those like renovation shows where they like sell houses to people and you just get to see all the weird, wacky houses. I just love seeing the insides of those houses and how weird they can be, right? And so sometimes when I'm really bored, I just look around for some of those shows just to like put something on to watch, right? And there are a shit ton of these shows. Like This Old House or Love It or List It or Island Brian, whatever that is, or Property Brothers. I don't know. They give me the heebie-jeebies. They're a little too close. All I'm gonna say, they're a little too close. You know what I mean? Anyways, I was looking around for these shows last night and I found one called Buying Naked from 2014. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And it means exactly what you think it means. It's literally just a show where they sell houses, but the customers are naked. That's the only difference. Who was the market for this? Like, genuinely, who did they make this show for? I know nudists exist, but like, what? Why? Like, why does this show exist? Now, to be fair, as far as I can tell, the show didn't really have a big market because there's only one season. But like, honestly, how did they even find enough nudists to shoot this show? How do you even become a nudist? Like, I thought that was like illegal. You can't just like walk around public naked. Are they walking around public naked? I don't like, are there really people that just hang dong in the supermarket? I feel like there's no way, but I don't know. I have a lot of questions after I saw this and I thought it'd be fun to just like watch this together and explore the world of buying naked. So we're just gonna check out the first episode. And if you go subscribe to my Patreon, I have an uncensored version where I watch Buying Naked while naked. Isn't that awesome? For legal reasons, this is a joke. Patreon coming soon, though. All right, the first episode is called A Brave New World.
Just north of Tampa, Florida, lies a neighborhood just like yours, but with one big exception. They do everything here naked.
I just, like, why? Like, what's the appeal? Especially in Florida? I guess no swamp ass now, but like, oh, I cannot imagine the smell, too. I just can't believe there's a whole community for it, honestly. It's Florida, so I'm not surprised. No, actually, no. The second they said Florida, okay, I get it.
And people who want to live here and to meet Jackie Youngblood, the queen of nudist real estate.
What? Does she only sells houses to nude people? To nudists? Surely, even if you're a nudist, surely you can just put on a pair of pants to buy a house. You know what I mean? But also, what are the laws about this? Hold on. I want to look this up, actually, because I'm curious. Can you be a nudist in Florida? Nudism is generally legal in Florida, particularly in areas designated for that purpose. Florida law distinguishes between mere nudity and lewd or indecent exposure. Okay. I didn't realize Florida got down like that. Fair enough.
Hey, Devin.
Hey, what's up?
How are you, darling?
Mwah. See ya.
Love you, man. Good to see you. You look so handsome, as always.
Hi, Devin. Son of a pastor. I wonder how the pastor feels about the nude colonies.
Devin, he's just my right-hand man. I know that when I need him, he's going to be there. I want linen tablecloths, linen napkins,
So upscale is what you're saying. You want it upscale.
Can you imagine your job as being the right-hand man of a nudist realtor? Saying I sell to nude people sounds weird because it's not like they're a specific thing. They just don't wear clothes. Like, it's not like, oh, I sell to like Christian people or like I only sell houses to like Muslim people. It's not like a specific group of people. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels weird just saying I only sell to nude people because then it just implies that you will only sell somebody a house if they take off their pants.
It's very important that the textile world can see that, hello, these aren't weird people. They're just people like us. They just don't wear clothes.
You'll have the people there, right?
Okay,
I just need to get it all arranged.
I'll take care of that.
I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm just gonna rewind it really quick. Look behind them while they're talking.
You'll have the people there, right? I just need to get it all arranged.
I'll take care of that.
He's not even nude, he's just not wearing pants.
Did you see
He's still got his jacket on and everything. What the fuck?
At this meet and greet, we're going to bring together the nudists with the non-nudists, the mortgage companies, the bankers, title companies, home inspectors, people that the nudists are going to need to associate with so they'll know each other.
Hey,
She had to have told, I feel like legally they had to know beforehand. Like, there's no way she was just like, all right, guys, we're doing this meeting. Oh, by the way, everybody here is naked. We're gonna strike a deal. I would walk in and think it's a fucking orgy. I would walk in and be like, I'm good. I didn't see the pineapple above the door. See ya.
I know Jackie serves the nudist community, and this is the first function I've been to, but
His name is Judson? That's kind of sick. I've never seen that name before. Judson?
welcome, sir.
This could generate a ton of business for the future.
Have you ever been out here before?
No, never.
But I am having my doubts about
The textiles and the nudist coming together for a party.
Okay, so according to this show, nudists refer to people that wear clothes as textiles. Why? Why is that the name they chose? Textile just means fabric. A textile is just fabric, right? Why do they call them something cool and derogatory like clothesies? The clothed. I feel like they could have come up with a better name. I don't know. I'll think of one.
I don't see it happening. She thinks it can work.
All right, they're coming.
Jackie takes risks.
She definitely takes risks. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Bro, raw dog in the motorcycle? Yeah! You get your ass sweat all over that motorcycle seat has to smell awful. I don't know.
This event, the suits are going to be meeting the birthday suits.
Yeah, call them the suits. Call them shirts and skins, not textiles. Textiles sounds stupid.
What could go wrong? We're just mixing regular clothed people with some naked people. That's normal, right? Welcome. So glad you're here. Nice to meet you. I'm Camden.
It really does feel like they're at a swingers party. Like, this doesn't feel like one of those things where it's like I'm trying to think of one that doesn't sound really weird. We're mixing Christians and Muslims at this thing and they're gonna get along, right? People from different worlds that can finally see eye to eye here. It's just like, we're gonna bring a bunch of naked dudes into this room and you're gonna have to try to make a deal with them. Like, I don't know. It just sounds wrong.
What's your name? Mark. There you go.
If I was here, if I was a nudist and I had to put my name tag, I'd put it right here. And they're like, what's your name? And I'm like, oh, you can read. That's so fucked up.
Oh, hi, how's it going? Hi, Stephanie. I'm Jeff. Hi. Very nice to meet you. You have no clothes on.
Hello, nice to meet you. Where are your pants? It's like that rally gift, the hey.
This is different. I don't know really how to explain it, but it is certainly different.
I'm getting a little nervous. The textiles are getting a little cliquish.
The textiles are getting a little cliquish. The people wearing pants don't want to be around full dong 40-year-olds. I know they're probably more hygienic than the average person, right? I get that. But they've gotta smell rough. It's gotta smell awful over there. I don't know. I don't believe that it smells fine.
It's Jackie's responsibility to bring these folks together, and I can do it. We wanted to put you all together because you never know when you might need each other's services. So what I want you to do is do something to sort of break the ice.
She's like, all right, guys, we're gonna do some bonding. Everybody, whoosh, this is the real Jackie.
Sometimes you just have to throw them in the deep end. This is a trust game. Brandon, I need
Hey,
you.
Brandon.
It doesn't matter where you grab, by the way. I don't care.
Bro, what? This dude's a prank. Okay, I feel like you could classify this as sexual harassment at the workplace. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you were not into this, you could definitely sue. This has got to be really on the fence with that.
Ring.
It doesn't matter what you grab, sweetheart. One of them just grabs him full dong. Hey, Brandon. You told me it didn't matter where I grabbed. He's like, guys, that's not what I meant.
People were kind of loosening up a little bit, but now I've got to get this party started. Have you ever heard of the orange game?
Two orange and a Colgate challenge in the middle. Let's go.
Please bring that out, Jackie. Please bring that out.
It's going to bring you up close and personal. And get in a circle, and we're going to place it under the neck like this. And the person next to you is going to use their neck to get it. No hands.
Even for something like this, that's just a weird game. Also, what's up, Jimmy Carter? He looks like a mix of Jimmy Carter and George Bush.
One, this orange game.
Did his name tag just say me? His name tag just says me. What's up, it's me. That guy's name is Essex. What are these names? Essex, me, and Judson.
3.
Oh, he went right in there. Jesus Christ.
It's crazy that we get to witness events like this. Oh my God. Look at Jennifer. Look at Jennifer. Oh my God. Get it.
Oh my, Jennifer, what the hell? She becomes a nudist in the next 2 weeks. She's like, you know, I kind of liked it. Jennifer, you dog.
We definitely have stories to tell our future grandchildren.
Bro, I'm not telling my grandchildren about how I watched Jennifer pull an orange off of this muscular naked black dude. You're gonna be like, Grandpa, what the fuck?
I have a wife. It might be a little hard to explain, but I don't know. I might want to keep this one to myself.
Yeah, no, they bring up a good point. How would you even talk to your family about this? You come home and your mom's like, "What'd you do at work today, sweetheart?" And you're just like, "Well, you know, I went to this dinner party where I just watched like a bunch of naked people transfer oranges between each other, but I think it went well. I think they're gonna buy houses from us."
They realize it's no big thing. It's not quite so bad. They're just people, just like them, except they're nude.
I really like how she said that. They're nude. No, I mean, she does bring up a good point, though. It really isn't that big of a deal, I guess. Once you're around them long enough, it's just like, yeah, he's got his cock out, but like, it's not a big deal. Yeah, at the end of the day, they are just not wearing pants. It's kind of weird, though. I don't know.
You know, they really didn't know what I was getting myself into, but they had a good time, so overall, it was a good day for business.
Where could Judson possibly post this photo where people don't think he's at some insane orgy? And like, he's stanced up, too. He's like, yeah, and like, where is he gonna put this photo?
Definitely, yeah. Unfortunately, there's no place to put my cards.
Wasn't, you know, expecting quite this type of level of activity or nudity, but I had a blast.
He wants to go home, man. Yeah, I had a blast. But with that, the party ends, and honestly, it seemed like a pretty successful event. Still not really sure why the event happened in the first place. They couldn't have talked over the phone. Or like how there's even a big enough market to need a nudist-only realtor.
They're
Like, do you
nude.
think she only sells to nudists, or do you think they just did that for the show? Do you think she's like, "Sorry, dude, I'd love to sell you this house, but you gotta drop your pants first"? I don't know. Honestly, this show left me with a lot more questions than answers, and I really don't think I want an answer to those questions. But if you liked the video, let me freaking know, dude. Give me a comment, give me a like if you want. Also, make sure to check out the Patreon. It's gonna be really cheap, only $3 for everything on there. I'm gonna be putting a lot of experimental shit on there. Anything you wanna see, some movie watch-alongs. More info in the description. Make sure to go click that link if you want. But yeah, with that being said, my name is Prisk. Reggie's back there in the depths of the new setup. Whoa! I'm trying to get a light from back there. You'll see. But yeah, I will see you, hopefully with your clothes on. Please, if you're not wearing clothes, do not interact with me.